Greetings. We are pleased to be here in this time and place, and we are wanting to be able to support you in all of your knowings and support you in all of your shifting into what is happening in the world and how you can make sense of it. We understand that a lot of things are bringing up separation and bringing up isolation and bringing up the unknown and bringing up loss and grief for many of you on this planet now. And we would like to share with you what it is that is happening in a way that is understandable for you. And it is oftentimes when you are trying to create something such as a symphony, let's say. So when you are the director of your orchestra, you are the conductor, and you are conducting all the different pieces of your life together. And oftentimes, before an orchestra actually is in tune, it sounds out of tune to start with, does it not? And what we are saying is that when you are tuning your instruments, when you are tuning your orchestra to play in harmony, oftentimes there is a cacophony of sound that happens before. And if there are pieces of your orchestra that feel out of tune or feel not in alignment with what it is that you truly want right now, we understand that many of you are either afraid or frustrated or upset or any of those feelings of what, and asking yourself, why can I not create this now? Why is this not happening? Why can I not be in alignment with my own choosing and my own harmony of what it is that I know that I deserve? And it shows up in relationships, it shows up in your work and in your play and in your family and in your friends and in your health and in all aspects of your life. And your purpose here, dear ones, is to live and be free and to have choices and to connect and to feel and to be able to access all of those parts of you in a way that is in harmony. And what we are saying is, never fear, there is a time where all of your parts will come together and you will feel like you are in harmony, like the orchestra. When you have that cacophony of dissonance in your life, just as the music does not sound congruent, then all of a sudden, as you listen to an orchestra warm up, you feel it all of a sudden come together and it feels connected. So dear ones, if there are pieces of your orchestra that are not connected right now, do not fear. It is one of something that takes practice. In other words, you do not know if you're out of tune unless you're out of tune. In other words, there has to be some type of duality in order for you to know the difference between being in tune and being out of tune. And we understand that for many of you now, there is a great feeling of loss and grief and disconnection. And it has been exacerbated with the feelings that is permeating in the consciousness now of separateness and holding back and not feeling what you might call normal. And we would like to ease your mind on all of this, that in order for human beings to come to that point of unity, which is where you are all headed, sometimes the duality needs to show up very intently and very intensely for you to understand the difference and to say, this is not what I want. I choose to be in harmony. I choose unity. I choose to be connected. And so what we're saying is all of these things that might feel right now not in harmony, It is happening for you to make a choice. For you to make a choice of what it feels like to be in or out of tune with your own purpose and your own energy field, and be able to connect all of those parts of you. We understand that oftentimes when there is a separation, the parts of you that you are connected to, your energy is sort of reaching out energetically to others, because for some of you are not able to be together physically. And when you are not together physically, the parts of you that you are reaching out to tap into that other person or people or connections, it can keep you scattered. In other words, part of you stays plugged in to that energy, or to those people, or to that cause, or the wonder of it all. And what we were saying is, you can connect with people from afar. You can connect energetically and emotionally with others, because remember, human beings are, as we call, pack animals. In other words, there is a necessity to be able to feel each other, and to connect with a sense of unity is imperative. And if you feel scattered, what we suggest you do is this: that you bring back those pieces of you that you have lent out, so to speak, to others that you would like to connect with. And it does not mean that you cannot talk with them, or see them, or feel them, or touch them. What we are speaking of is that piece of you, that signature of your energy that is still connected to others, you can bring back to your space. And you can do this by simply saying, I choose to bring all of the pieces of me, all of my energies back into my energetic body now. And by doing that, you can think of and write down all the people that you have lent your energy to, and call them out by name. I choose to bring back my energy signature back from, and you call their name. And as you do, you breathe in and you feel fuller. And with each person, and with each, it can also be an organization, with each of those, you bring back that part of you into your energetic space, and you will feel fuller, and you will be able to feel clearer, because more of you is here. Do you understand? Good.